Hey guys, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Obodo fam. I throw away saluto. Afternoon. Happy Sunday. Who is available? This is very unusual, very impromptu. But you know what? I said today is Sunday. And yeah, let's go live. I've not done a live stream in a while. I know some of you miss it because we're so used to having the conversations here. I do enjoy doing them quite a lot. It's not like I don't enjoy doing them, but I think people prefer the shorter videos. That's why we've been sticking with that. I'm so glad to be here tonight. I'm glad to be here this afternoon. Can you guys hear me? Good morning. Good afternoon. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. How was service today for those that went to the physical church and those that did the online like myself? Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Welcome. Come in. Have your cup of tea, have your cup of coffee or juice or whatever you like, whatever is your fave. Happy Ninja said, I was running from page to page yesterday to get this gist well. Why? No break leg go. As they run up and down. Abby, what are you looking for up and down? Eh? AK is my hobby. Beboru is my hobby. Welcome, everybody. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe. We're going to try and make it very short so that, people who watch on playback, uh, can watch later. Thank you so much, everybody. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. So, what's happening? We are hearing that there is fire on the mountain. Run. There is fire on the mountain. What's happening? What's happening yesterday? I was having my book launch yesterday. Thanks to everybody that came out. It was a very small, intimate ceremony. And right there and then, one of the Beborun in our midst, you know yourself, went online and said, oh, there is something going on. No, Regina is crying in a Lamborghini. I was like, what? What's going on? Why is the Regina? Kilo shele, kilo. What is happening with Gina, as her fans call her? What is Ned doing to our Gina now? Eh? And incidentally, I wanted to do a video this week when some some comments regarding polygamy. I'm always interested in this story of polygamy. And yeah, so I was seeing some comment. Ali Baba said something about how he's in support of polygamy. And I think Tiwa said something again. Tiwa Salve said something about how at this point she doesn't mind being a second wife. I don't know if she meant it or was just, she was just catching cruise, or she actually meant it, or she's actually, she's dating a married man. Thank you very much, Patsy. I appreciate you. Welcome, everybody. Please give us a thumbs up. It's 10 a.m. You're having a cup of tea, right? Okay, Kukwa. Welcome, sis. How are you? So I was going to do a video to address that, because the way Ali Baba was holding his face, looking very serious and saying that, oh, he supports polygamy. I had something to say about that, because Ali, I beg, Ali, go sit down. Just go and sit down somewhere. You are too old for this thing that you are doing. Eh? Because if you say you support something, you're an advocate of something, you start by doing it. That's how I know that you are lying. You just want to cause confusion and trend. People do crazy things to trend these days. You are dragging a social media trend with Gen Z. Ali, please, no, let me talk. Don't allow me to talk. Just go and sit down somewhere. You are too old for this nonsense that you are doing. Anyway, you are not doing polygamy and you are coming to podcast to say, yes, I support it. I'm still going to do a video about it, as a matter of fact. I think I'm going to still say something about what Alibaba and Tiwa Savage said. But today, let's talk about Regi. Regi, What is happening with Regina and Paned? I thought Regina said she would rather, she doesn't like all these things that online people are saying, that why did she marry her ancestor? But it is better to cry in a Lambo. This is it now. It's better to cry in a rich man's house in a Ferrari than a poor man's house and keep crying. Hmm? This is what she told her online in-laws who were doing beburu about her marriage, telling them, make you people should rest. Why are you people so concerned about my life? So is it a big deal? I was 19 years old and I married a man that was 60 years old. Well, what is the big deal? Age is only but a number after all. Hmm? How many how many years did you use to senior me, by the way? Hmm? There's no big deal. 39 years is nothing. You use 39 years to senior me. Ngba yen ńkọ́? No big deal. She was telling the online in-laws. And she was really, really flaunting the wealth, the riches, and everything. So a few weeks ago, we did a show here. This is another one. Uh, she said because she's always taunting her online followers and all these Gen Z people that are looking up to her. Apparently, she's a role model for some people in terms of marriage. This was a young girl that had a very bright future. You people should go to YouTube and see the way Nigerian YouTubers who are filmmakers are cashing out on YouTube. Ruth Kadiri started it. Now I think Omoni Oboli is taking over with this love in every word. That video has almost 30 million views. Do you know how much that lady has made? The video is so popular that she's making a part two. This could have been Regina. Regina was already famous as a child. She had fame at a very young age because she was acting. Then all of a sudden, it seems like since she married this man that is 39 years older than her life has just stopped and is revolved around proving that she's happy. And you know, we usually have conversations around how people who are always trying to prove that they are happy. You're always trying to impress people and prove to people that I'm happy. Don't you know I'm happy? I'm happy. You are so happy. Why are you singing about it? I don't understand, my people. This is Regina in the Lambo. And the funny thing is that this Ferrari here is a community thing. Mm? It's not one person, no. Because if you go online and Google Ned Nwoko's wives, you will see his Moroccan wife too, posing with the same Ferrari. So I'm like, it's a community thing. So, oh my God. Oh. So she posted and said, "Oh, shade scene. Don't comment if you never cry for Ferrari before. Comment if you fit afford the clothes." So she's always doing this online validation, trying to show her millions Gen Z followers that she has somehow won the prize for marrying an ancestor. Now, the choice of who you marry, as you guys know, is not something that you are forced to do. You make the choice by yourself. There can be influence, and that is where I'm going to focus on today. You can be influenced as a young girl or a young boy to marry, for the wrong reasons. I sincerely believe, this is my own personal opinion, that Regina married out of long throat. Hmm? Hold on, let's stop this first so that let's stop sharing. Guys, please give us a thumbs up. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you're just joining us, we are talking about this Regina Daniel situation. I sincerely believe that it was long throat that led her to this. Obviously, her mom was the one. If you look at it in terms of the age and maturity and who would have been better suited for Pa, Ned Nwoko. They call him Pa before they can call somebody Pa. The person would have reached an age. Regina's mother would have been more suited for Pa Ned Nwoko. But because the Pa has a thing for young virgins, he said he likes to marry them young and fresh. Mm? He now went and she went and pushed her daughter. Yeah. You people should please don't share anything from that woman. Enjoy. Please, let's not share anything. Anything that Kemi is saying, I don't want to hear it. I apologize. It normally irritates my body. I'm sorry. Please. Because believe Kemi at your own risk. And anybody that is listening to Kemi, okay, oh. Believe Kemi. Don't, please, don't share anything about Kemi. Because Kemi lies too much. That woman is a pathological liar. So please, don't share anything she says. She's a mad person. I'm sorry. Anyway, so in my opinion, she was very young. She was naive. Upcoming actor. A lot of people didn't know Ned. People like us didn't know Pa Ned. Abi, Regina was the one that brought her influence, and like Cubana chief priest said the other day, that you know influence these days, popularity, being known, followers is currency. It's true. If you have 5 million followers, let me see how many followers she has on Instagram, for instance. You cannot tell me that that's not currency that you can monetize. It's currency. Welcome, guys. Please give us a thumbs up. I want to check how many followers does she have. Um, Regina Janes. Let me quickly check, because I know she has millions of followers. She's been acting for a very long time. It's not today. She's been in the industry since the time before YouTube. Before all this 15.4 million. Regina has 15.4 million followers. That is currency. That is attention. That is content. That is anything you want to. If she produces a movie and puts it on YouTube, and guess what? YouTube does not charge you to upload anything. Rather, it's them that will pay you. Do you know how many people watch Ruth Kadiri's movies? So the point I'm trying to make in that is that she would have been able to monetize her talent. She didn't need to marry for money. She could have made her own money. When we have these conversations about women that are saying, oh, I would rather cry in a Ferrari than cry in a bike or whatever, I'm not saying that you shouldn't consider your financial security when you want to marry or when you're in a relationship, but should you marry somebody solely because of money? That is somebody that you ordinarily would not have looked at, because there's no way you can tell me that a 19-year-old girl would choose a man that is 39 years older than her, if not for money. The only way you can convince me that all these young girls, if you follow Uche, I don't know if you are here. If you follow Uche on Instagram, you will see she likes doing this funny content about young girls in Nigeria marrying very, very significantly older men. I'm talking about men that are, so much older than them, they can be their grandfather. Until I see a poor man, a poor old man, yeah, that marries a young girl, then I'll believe they're marrying for love. Until then, I'm never going to believe that the way, however you want to play that narrative, that, oh, it doesn't matter. There's something that they are offering them. Do you know what aging means? Do you know? When you marry a man that's even 10, 15 years older than you, or a man, or a man marries a woman that is there's a significant age gap, we are talking about generations apart. How many of you saw the video that she did the other day? Let me go to Regina's page. Regina did a video the other day and was trending online, and people were, going for her and saying, "Oh, why did she do this? Why did she do this?" In my mind, I'm like, you guys, she's 25 years old. What do you expect? Uche, you are here. Oh, thank you, my love. I know you are the one that specializes in all this. You are the one that is always doing content. You guys follow Uche, follow her on TikTok and on Instagram. Uche does a lot of that content. It's so funny. People are expecting Regina, that is 25 years old, to be behaving like a woman of my age. No, she's acting her age. A lot of her mates are not even married. They are not. So she will create content. Let me show you guys that one. I don't know. A lot of you would have seen it. She went and created content of pa. This Girl. Oh my God. But you know what? I really don't blame her. Hola, Toby. What's that noise I'm hearing? Can you kill it, please? I'm live. I don't know. I think it's your phone. Go and use your headphones. Thank you. So she will go and create this content like this one. This is from this. She does TikTok. She go and create content like this one and be using funny songs like this one now. Like this one. Yo, I know even send your dad. I know even send your dad. I know even send your dad. I know even send your daddy. Now content oh, she's wearing Pa Ned. This is the way Pa always dresses. She said, I don't even send your daddy. I don't even send your daddy. She did another one. But you know, in all this is just the child in her. It's the child in her. So people are expecting that she should be mature. Oh, a whole senator of the senator no saying be senator when you go marry small pikin. You don't know. What do you expect if you marry? I mean, come on now. You marry small girl, small whenever mature, and you expect her to be respectable. Is it because she's tying covering her head and wearing like the Muslim thing? So you think where is that video? I think I saw it in her page where she was the Ned. A whole senator, Ned. This is it, guys. The man was sleeping 5:30 a.m. Look, the man stand up to go piss. Look at him. Just look at him. Look at him. He almost show us in blockers. Ẹgbà mi aládùúgbò. We almost see Uncle blockers. Regina, go the film. Regina, go carry the film. And you know the music they were playing in the background. Let me put the sound so you can hear the music that was playing. If you kill your husband, you know go suffer. You get plenty freedom if you be nobody. Husband is useless. Yeah, man must die. Kill your husband. Make your if you look per net face. Let me see if I can zoom in so that I've zoomed it. Look, just look at his face. He's shocked. He's so shocked. They're operating on different frequencies. Do you understand? Ned is Ned is almost 70. I'm sure he's up to 70 years old. This one that is claiming 64 now. We all know now football age. 70-year-old man. He wake up, man, he won't go peace. Regina carry a video. They video the man. We almost see this city community thing like that with how many wives? Six, 7 wives. Regina almost puts people papa thing for internet. Oh my God. And her fans were upset with her. They were upset with her. The Regina, this video, put it down right now. A whole senator of the Federal Republic, and you are putting his early morning routine. The way the old man was standing up to go and wee, and you want to put his willy outside for the whole world to see his willy in the morning, early morning. When I saw the video, I said, Regina and a small girl. She's 25 years old. What do you expect her to do? This is what her mates are doing. This is what her mates are doing. If she was dating a young man that is in his 30s or in his 20s, they will be doing this foolishness together. And you Google knows and so Gen Z know they get sense. At least some of them. So, anyway, the latest one now today, Kamaforogu, you guys already know what's going on. Yesterday, there was a big blowout in Ned Woko's compound. I think they live in Abuja somewhere. He's a senator, so most of them have houses in Abuja where they live because that is the official. Oh, meanwhile, before I get to the video of the day, I wanted to show you that just last week, this same Regina, because people are now having the conversations that why are people so happy? if you go to Labourghini and check the video of where she shouted, I'll play you the video in a minute. Over 10,000 comments. Right? Like a diamond. This was her last week or 2 weeks ago. Flaunting engagement ring, I been a wedding ring. She's always flaunting different things. She will show money, how she went to a club and dash people money to celebrate her birthday. So, in a country where 70% of the population, especially the younger ones, are broke, they can barely eat 3 square meals a day. What do you expect is going to happen? You think they're going to be happy when you are throwing wealth in their face every day? You are showing them money. You are showing them your cars. You are showing them diamonds. You are showing them all the things that you are enjoying. Of course, they are going to be happy if you fall. Because you are painting a picture and trying to show them that they should aspire to be like you because you are living a billionaire's life. Do you understand? That's what she does. She's showing this picture that, you know, I'm happy, I'm in a cool marriage, my husband spoils me, he gives me all these gifts, he takes me everywhere I want to go, I fly private jet, I do this, I do that. And now, when those same people that you are oppressing every day on social media now see that you are chopping slap, they will be happy. I say, God, my God, when God, look, unhappy people don't want to see you happy. People that are sad people don't want to see other people happy. So there are a lot of sad young people online that are her followers. You see, those are followers that I showed you guys, that she has 15.4 million followers. Most of them are her generation or younger. And no, so they are hungry. They don't know where their future is going. You know, most of them are students. Some are just, you know, come from very poor backgrounds. And they see all these things that you are throwing at their face. Of course, they'll be happy. They will rejoice. When they now see that you fall and they will say, Ashe, the rich also cry. So let's come back to what's happening now. What's happening now, my people? What's happening now is that just yesterday, we saw online that they said, allegedly, Pa Ned Nwoko is now doing DV with Regina. Let's watch.
Please, ma, we are begging you, please, ma. Please, ma.
He said Boro. When I heard Boro, that one can't make me shock. Say, which one the Boro? Who they borrow? Now the panel they borrow have been Regina. Regina she was really talking, you know. There was a lot of commotion going on there. Obviously, something's gone wrong somewhere, and she was saying quite a lot in the background.
Calm down. Did anything happen to my sister? In this house? In this house? It's okay. In Ned Woko's house.
No.
In Ned Woko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am queen.
In Ned Nwoko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am a queen. Wow. In Ned Nwoko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am a queen. Wow. You can hear her there. Surrounded by a lot of people who are trying to, you know, calm her down. There's a lot of chaos going on around there. And somebody had written that in the post that Ned has been doing DV, that he's been literally be beating Regina up, and that the brothers came, that Regina's brother, there's this particular brother she has, that they are very, very close. I don't know whether he's her elder brother or her younger brother. Please let me know in the comment section whether it's her elder brother. They are particularly very close. And he came and said that in fact, Ned is lucky that if he had caught up with him, that he would have helped to panel beat him very well. But apparently, according to the brother, he ran away and sent his thugs. You know, he's a senator and he has a lot of power. How can a senator be involved in domestic violence, my people? Regina said, I can't stand the violence anymore. It's too much. She laments about her marriage with Senator Ned Nwoko, and this is the video.
No, you're still available. Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
Baby, once again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't go give water now. Don't go give water. Just
I
relax.
something.
No,
I bet give her water, Daria.
just wait.
I actually want something.
Just relax.
Wait. Shame on you. Can you imagine? Wait. Can you imagine this?
That's Regina. You see how many men are holding her, are pulling her. Boroboro again. Another boroboro. So yeah, it was a lot of commotion there. Obviously, this is a very heated moment where a lot is going on. Yeah. Yeah. Life with Sammy said, when she said that, I felt it in my soul as if she was my child. Yeah. Yeah. She said that in my father's house, I'm a queen. In Ned Woko's house, I'm nobody. So, in my intro, I said that we didn't know Ned before. Ned, I believe, targeted Regina for a reason. Yeah. He had the money to flaunt to the mother, built her a house, was throwing money at her. She was a young girl, a teenager. He wanted to become a senator. Regina has clout. She has a huge following because of her Nollywood movies that she's been acting since she was literally a very young girl. He needed that popularity. This is my theory, and I could be wrong. Please, you can share your own in the comment section if you believe otherwise. He needed that fame that comes with being married to a very public figure, particularly because of the age difference between them. He knew men like Ned, old men like that, ancestors like that, they are very calculated. I mean, this is not his first rodeo. He's been there, he's done that. Regina is like sixth wife, I'll be seventh wife. He already has so many wives. He knows. He plays the game very well. He knows what will happen. He calculated from the beginning that this is what is going to happen. The outcome he wanted from this marriage is for him to get popular, for him to get votes, for him to get Regina's fame so that he can win elections. He did. He won the election. Yeah. Yes. While they said he used to date he was dating celebrity to become formula. Regina is the only one that fell for the marriage proposal because Regina's mother was greedy. And that's why I feel sorry for Regina, honestly. I kind of feel sorry for her because she's a child. She's a young girl. She's confused. If your mothers have very strong hold on their daughters. If your mother start pressuring you to marry somebody and the person has been good to you to the point of building you guys a beautiful house, buying you something, now we find out that everything that is gifted to them, the so-called gift, the Lamborghini and everything, is actually in his name. Yes, I saw that today. That everything in his name. Okay, so I'm going to go to the one that you are raising, that Ned is now rebutting everything, that Regina is the aggressor and everything. Yeah, of course. What do you expect him to say? He's a big man now. That they arrest big man for DV, for Nigeria. It's only in this part of the world that you can be held accountable, no matter your position. This is what the brother said. And remember, this same brother, they are very close. He was the one that was calling Ned out the other time. He's always been in Regina's corner. I don't think he's happy because he knows that the sister is not happy. Yeah? Guys, please give us a thumbs up if you have not done that. He wrote and said, Makachi, he paid me say una won't finally laugh my sister. Let me repeat. Anywhere when man they beat woman, whether not my sister or not, I go fight with my blood. He's a good kid. Senator Ned Nwoko, you get locked after you beat my sister again. Smash her head for war. You run, come out, send thugs. I swear for bust all your jaw. This is, brothers are very, very protective of their sisters. This is the brother again calling out Ned. Yeah. So are you telling me that with all these bust outs that we're hearing now, you know one happened the other day, not too long ago, maybe about 2 months or 3 months ago, where she said she was not doing anymore. And I remember we had a conversation around it here where, people like Uncle Patrick was telling us, Regina Onibi Kokotonlo, that she's not going anywhere because being married to a man as powerful as Regina, as the Uncle Ned, nobody is going to even have the courage to even help her because it's too powerful. Essentially, the only way Regina can leave this marriage is to run abroad, take her children and run abroad. Again, he will not allow her to run abroad with the children because ordinary to do passport in Nigeria for your children, they will be asking for their father's consent. The father needs to consent before you can even do ordinary international passport. So how is she going to run? What is going to happen to her is that after all this Buhaha blows up, he's already gone to Kemi because he knows that Kemi is the one that is devil's advocate always. She'll play the devil's advocate. He will just throw a spanner in the wheels of the whole thing and say, "Oh, Regina is on drugs. Regina is smoking. That's why she's the one that is the aggressor." I'm not saying that she's not doing all that. I don't know them. I don't live in their house. But I'm telling you, there is power play here. And we had a conversation yesterday during my book launch where I talked about how the power dynamics in a relationship where there is DV is always the person that has the power that has more opportunity to abuse the person that has less power. There is always a power imbalance in any abusive relationship. And that's why it's not usually man against woman, woman against man. It's about who holds the power in that relationship. Mm? Who holds the power? Now, since when Regina married this man, I don't see you guys. Maybe I'm not checking enough. Is she still acting? Please tell me in the comment section. Does she still do movies? Hmm? Is she working? Because the only work I know she does now, at least from looking at her page, is basically being Ned Woko's wife. That is the only work that she's doing now. I don't know. Does she still act movies? Jessie said yes, she does. She does. Is it on YouTube or where? Because I've not seen any work. Would this man allow her to go on set? I mean, to leave and go to somewhere and go and act a movie because they usually go on set and stay there for weeks acting. Hmm? She still does movies. Okay, all right. Okay, but no kissing. Okay. She still does movies. Okay, all right. Oh, that's good. If she's still working and making her money, it's good for her. Because the only work that I know she has is being an actress. So I mean, if she's not acting, then what's she doing? Guys, my link is in the comment section. If you want to jump in and say something, what I really want to question about this is that mothers who encourage their daughters because of poverty or because they're just in a survival mode and want to get out of it to make choices like this, marrying a man that is significant, is an ancestor, basically, almost 40 years older than her. I think he's over 40 years because the age is declaring is what we know. He's 64 now, according to him, and she's 25. I mean, what is Regina? Is Regina really happy? Number one, do you guys think she's really happy in this marriage? And all this we are saying is drama. She's just acting out because of her age, or according to what Ned is saying now, that he released a statement, by the way. Let me read it. Regina's unprovoked carnage and rampage in my house in my absence. Okay, let's read it. He said, and this is his official page. Look, this girl brought so much popularity and visibility to this man. Before Regina, he didn't have a social media presence. He did not even have a social media page. He didn't have Instagram page or anything like that. Okay, so this is what he said. So Regina is not always like this. Her current battle with drugs and alcohol abuse is the root of her problem. She must continue her rehabilitation program, or I fear for her life and safety. Hmm. I don't know. Am I the only one that's reading something to that? She must continue her rehabilitation program, or I fear for her life and safety. Is it trying to tell us something there? Hmm. I fear for this girl, seriously. She's not safe. And he carried on saying, now she's moved to a place where she will have unrestricted access to drugs. I have other wives, and none will ever accuse me of violence. Regina is the violent one here, slapping and hitting 3 staff in the past 48 hours and destroying property, including cars and windows, for no just cause. The truth is, I have set a clear condition for her to accept rehab. Yeah. In Asokoro or outside Nigeria, especially Jordan. Jordan, Islamic country of Jordan. Hey, wahala dey. Hey, Jordan. Why Jordan? Hey, guys, are you hearing this statement? Ned say he wants Regina to go to Jordan. You guys know where Jordan is? Hey, hey. I'm wondering why not West? Why not Western countries? There are no rehabs in the West. Maybe he says he's a billionaire. Jordan. Hmm. Regina, tó bá lọ Jordan tiẹ̀ bye. Hmm. And he went on to say, for her to accept rehab in Asokoro outside Nigeria, especially Jordan, where she will not have access to drugs, a clear-headed Regina would not have taken Moon to the hospital, but instead, she even threatened to buy our resident nurse for exposing her drug abuse. While I took Moon to the hospital, a scene of chaos unfolded at home, orchestrated by Sammy, Regina's main drug supplier, another known supplier of drugs to Regina, is the tiny devil, evil devil called Anne. Then he posted a picture of all the windows and doors and everything that he shattered while the wahala was going on. Who is going to question? Who is going to investigate? Will police in Nigeria be bold enough to go? Yeah, there's destruction. We can see destruction of cars. Is that the Lambo? Hey, whoa, that's the Ferrari? Hey, oh man. Whoa! Look at that. The windscreen is smashed. Eh? See something, no? I've not really looked at this video before. Okay, now that the Ferrari has been spoiled, when's she going to cry now? She says she likes to cry in the Ferrari. Now that the Ferrari has been destroyed, where is she going to cry now? No Ferrari again now. Ha. Me, I don't understand though. I mean, you guys, what is this? What is going on here? Is this girl? Is she all right mentally, emotionally? Is she well? Ferrari to smash yo. Where is she going to cry now that her Ferrari has been destroyed? She will cry in Keke Napep. She no want Ferrari again. I beg, I don't feel laugh. I don't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at her, but it's just I'm laughing at the situation. I'm just laughing at the situation because it's funny. It's the Ferrari she says she enjoys crying. Now Ferrari, buy a Ferrari jet. They don't scatter Ferrari. What is she going to do now? Guys, if you want to join the conversation, please join in. I'm just going to be here 10 more minutes and we are out. Please give us a thumbs up. Welcome, welcome. We are talking about the dynamics of this relationship between a young actress and her powerful senator husband. What do you guys think about this situation? Give us a thumbs up. I'll be right back. Hey guys, this is your girl Bridget Hekpo. Thank you so much for your support with my book, Imported Wives. In case you've not heard, we have a book. We have written a book and it's titled Imported Wives, The Untold Story of Abroad Marriages. It will really mean a great deal for me if you can get a copy of this book. If I've impacted you in any way, shape and form, 8 years I've been on YouTube, you learned anything about relationships, about life in general, about finances, about living in the abroad, about retirement, about anything on this platform. If this platform has blessed you in any way, and you say, Auntie B, I love you, this is the way that you can show that love. You know, the Bible says that for God so loved the world that he gave. So when you love someone, you give to them. So the way you can show your love and demonstrate your love, because love is an action word. You need to demonstrate it. It's by going to Amazon and getting a copy of Imported Wives. Please, is on Kindle, which is the electronic version, is on paperback, and is also on hardback. If you've gotten yours, take a picture, send to me, leave me a review on Amazon. I really appreciate everybody that supported me with this project. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I pray that Jehovah God will bless your pocket. It's only 20 pounds or 19.99. The Kindle is 9.99, depending on where you are in the UK. Canada is Amazon everywhere. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Joshua Onibajel. I appreciate you, Obodo fam. God bless you. All right. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Chidinma, thank you for ordering your copy. I appreciate that. Please send me a review. So we need reviews on Amazon, please. With over 100 people have bought, but we have less than 20 reviews. If you've ordered yours already, I need a minimum of 100 reviews. Jotiri alone. All of you that bought the book, please take a minute to do me that favor. Even if it's one line, just drop a review on Amazon for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mhm. Okay, now I'm going to take calls. Let's hear what people have to say. Abby, what do you have to say about this situation?
Hello, Auntie B.
Hello, darling. You're right.
I'm all right, thank you.
Good.
Auntie B, congratulations on your book launch. I
Thank
shall be
you.
ordering mine soon.
Thank
Um,
you, love.
I wanted to comment on your reference to the power imbalance, because it's something that I noticed that a lot of people don't really refer to. And when it
Mhm,
comes to abuse, it's a huge problem, especially in Nigeria, where, as we know, justice is almost inaccessible to the common man. That power imbalance, I feel, has created this situation with Regina's marriage. But I have a few other thoughts as to, the whole situation. My thoughts are, yes, she was quite young, married to a political figure, very wealthy man. She picked up a drug habit either due to, the excessive wealth she had access to, unfortunately, no wisdom or maturity to manage this properly,
mhm.
or,
Can we
it could.
confirm? Can we really confirm that she picked up a drug habit, though?
I mean,
Because there's what evidence do we have to support that this is
personally,
not just a play, a
yeah,
power play?
personally, yeah, this is where I was actually going. Personally,
Mhm,
I don't really follow her well enough to know, but I've seen previous videos of her or content on Instagram where, there are a few hints here and there. I can't say for a fact that she's definitely hooked to drugs or whatnot, but it could also be another weapon which her husband is using to control her. Who knows? But ultimately, she's quite young, had children early, married this wealthy, high power political figure, and clearly, we know which side the power is playing right now. So
mhm,
regardless of what the facts around it are, we know that our husband has a higher, he's got more power and more control in this situation. And
mhm.
really, that's my personal opinion, and that's my little input on this one.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on with her, obviously. Do you think she's happy in this marriage?
I think that she, um what does happiness mean to her? Because at the end of the day, she flaunts all of this wealth and,
Yeah, yeah,
seems to be settled, but deep down, I don't think so.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, people think that having money, once,
Mm,
especially when you don't have,
mm,
think once you have money, you will be
yes.
happy. But
Yeah.
somebody, I was watching Mr. Fantastic. It makes me really laugh a lot. He said, an unhappy broke person will, when they become rich, will still be an unhappy rich person.
Oh God.
The only
Oh God.
difference is that you'll be rich, but you will still be unhappy. So there's always conversation around whether money makes you happy. Money makes life easier. Money gives
Yes.
you access. Money gives you things that you dreamt of. It gives you a soft life. Nobody
Yes.
will ever counter that money is not good for you to live the kind of life, the
Mhm.
baby girl life that all of us we aspire, we want to
Mhm.
live. However,
Mhm.
when you have all the bags that you can carry, you
Mhm.
have access to the cars that you want to drive,
Mhm.
and you have the you are connected to the people that this money, the access to this money has brought your way. Deep down at night, when you go to sleep at night,
Mm.
how do you feel? Are
That's
you
it.
telling? I mean, because this is what's really, really, really important, especially for women that are very, very emotional.
I
Is
agree.
she going to bed at night, lying down next to this old man that is so old that they are not? I don't think they have anything in common.
I agree. I agree.
She's
It's
so
unfortunate because
unfulfilled.
she seems to have a life ahead of her, a career, her, industry, a movie industry, all of that she seems to have ahead of her. But I feel like it's not too late. She's only 25, so she really has a lot of thinking to do. I hope she has the right people around her to help her get through this and find a purpose in life, because I feel like, yes, money does make people happy, but purpose for me, is very important. If you have
Mm,
a reason why you wake up every morning, and you have the money to back it, you're probably the wealthiest person ever. And that's what she needs to rediscover herself,
mm,
find joy in her children and her family, her brother. I'm really happy she has that support system, and I
mm,
hope that she really has a brighter future ahead of her. I hope she doesn't, you know she doesn't lose herself and
mm,
her life in
mm,
all of
mm.
this, and
Yeah,
that's my prayer for her.
yeah. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Abby. I
Thank you
appreciate
so
your
much,
contribution.
Sister B.
Have a
All
good
right.
afternoon, my darling. Okay, get your book from Amazon. Get your book Imported Wise from Amazon. Guys, please give us a thumbs up. We're almost rounding up. We have 499 people, only 105 likes. Please take a minute to like the video. We are having a conversation around choices that people make. At the end of the day, the choices are yours. You have to be accountable for the choices that you make. But however, the influences is what I'm interested in behind choices that especially young people make. Because whether you like it or not, parents, we are parents, we know we have influence over our children. And looking at it now, she's been in this marriage how many years? 5 years. In hindsight, do you think Regina, this is what she bargained for? Because we are now learning that even the movies she's doing, Ned Nwoko needs to approve the roles that she can take, you know. And they're saying all those cars, everything that she owns is in the man's name. She said it in her mouth. She said, in his house, I'm nothing. I'm a nobody. But in my father's house, I'm a queen. What do you make of that? A lightning. Hello, sis. How are you? Always a pleasure to have you. Good evening or good
Good
afternoon.
evening. Good afternoon, Auntie B. Thank you for having me. And
Mhm.
your book is fantastic. Thank you
Thank
for that. That
you.
is so good. I mean, I love it. I love it. I love this. I love this
Thank
for you.
you. Thank you. Did you leave a
Yeah.
review though?
No, I'm going to, I was listening to you. So as you said that, I am going to go leave a
Please, I
review.
need 100 reviews. All the people that have bought 100 will push us, to the limelight on Amazon. Please do me that
Okay.
favor. I really appreciate it. Mhm.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes. So, yes. I was looking at this when I first saw this, right? I really did not care because the last time when this happened, Regina was like, it's better to cry in a Lamborghini and all
Mhm.
that. So I was
Mm.
just looking at it and I didn't watch the video at all. I was just like, oh, whatever. And then I went online, I think it was in my timeline, and I saw this girl, this child, this girl, something in me, like it awoke something in me.
Yeah.
This girl
Yeah.
she was underage when she met this man. He was
Mhm.
pushing, when she actually did that her ceremony, she was almost 18.
Hmm.
She hadn't hit 18 yet. And then she turned 18 and then everything went out as it was. Okay. This child, we saw her grow up. This was Nigeria's sweetheart.
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
saw Regina grow up. If there was anything that Regina did not do, and we did not know, is that the way she was, you could see the baby fat in her, the way her body arrangement was. You could tell that this child was not indulging in some kind of thing, some kind of nefarious activity. Okay, now she's married Ned. At 17, your frontal cortex does not completely mature till about 23. So
Mhm.
you still have that impulsivity.
I
That's
will
why
hear
in
you, boys, it's 26 that he matures.
Oh well, there you go.
Yeah,
There you go. Well, from 23, that's when that's why when it comes to juvenile, when you commit a crime, they won't give you um what do you call it,
yeah.
life sentence, because at that
Sentence.
point there's impulse control issues, because your frontal cortex is not well developed. This is a child that this man saw. This man was in his 60s, a seasoned senator with 5 wives, saw this child and decided that he wanted to groom her to
Hmm.
become one of his wives. Now, how would he get to her? The only way he could get to her was to go through her mother. And
Mm-hmm.
what did the mother do? She indulged this politician.
Yeah, yeah.
Ned, who knew Ned? When Chika was dealing with Ned, nobody really knew Ned that way.
Mm-hmm.
Ned had always wanted to get a Nollywood girl to marry. And Ned has a thing. I don't know whether it's a fetish, but he has a thing for virgins. Because even Layla was a virgin, and she was 18 when he married her.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's married this child, and he's taken her, given her, indulged her in some type of lifestyle. It's becoming really nasty. If you go
Mm-hmm.
and read all this, like, go to Twitter, like, I'm not going to name the pages here, but from what the reports are, it's like for her to be able to give him what he wants in the inner room, she has to get herself to that level. She has to
Yeah.
get herself high.
Hmm.
What does that tell you? No
Hmm.
matter how much glitter she comes to portray to us, how sweet her marriage is, no, ma'am, that's not the case.
Hmm.
This is a child that you have brought up and you want to turn her into a woman. You
Yeah.
indulge her in those things. And because from what the thing originated from, it was Regina's turn to deliver, and she was reluctant to. That was where the anger started.
Hmm.
When will people begin to look beyond the glitz and glamour and see? Let
Hmm.
us look at Regina as a victim.
Yeah.
And the thing really, really made me like, when I look at Ned, all I think about, that perverted uncle that you have, that you're scared, your parents are scared for you to sit next to
And,
you,
and
right?
you keep wondering, will Regina ever be able to tell her story truthfully?
I
Because
don't think
even
so.
her, I don't think she even understands how,
Mm-mm.
she seems like a character,
Mhm.
in this movie of her life, but it's real.
Yeah, it is real. It is real. For her, the way when she started, right, she was showing all these things online, and she was saying how her marriage is sweet and they were doing all this stuff. And I was like, okay, she's doing it at a minimum. But when the things started multiplying and she started shading people and saying, cry in a Ferrari, that's when I knew this girl is really truly unhappy.
Hmm.
Because if you really want to, you're trying to convince people so much that you're happy, then you're not, man. If you're
Yeah.
really enjoying that
Always trying to
marriage,
show people that you are happy. Can't you
ex-
see how happy I am? I'm happy. I'm
exactly,
happy.
exactly. Yeah, she's not happy. And unfortunately for
Yeah.
Regina, she's stuck.
Yeah.
She's stuck. There's nowhere
Yeah.
she goes. And I
Somebody,
feel sorry
yeah.
for her.
Yeah, Miss Hope said, remember what Ned did to the Moroccan wife when he tried to leave? You remember the
Yes,
Moroccan wife tried to leave her when
yes,
when Regina and him were thick as thieves.
yes,
She couldn't
yes.
leave.
She
She
couldn't. She went
couldn't.
and came back.
She
First
went
of
and
all,
ran back.
he has groomed her in a certain way. She's now accustomed to a certain kind of lifestyle.
Yes.
And then he has put her family as prey, because he gave her everything she wanted, build a family for her mother. Look in that video, there is her sister, her brother. So in that
Yeah.
house that she lives in Abuja, her family is there with her.
Yeah.
Regina is their
Yeah.
breadwinner. So she's basically taking one for the team.
Hmm.
That's really, really sad. And there's no way that's like, it is such a precarious position. I feel sorry for the girl, but Regina, stay strong. That's all I gotta say. She just
Stay
stays strong.
strong, sis. Take one. Keep taking one for the team. It is the sacrificial
Unfortunately,
lamb for the family.
yeah, she is. She is. That's what her mother has. Her mother was there, standing next to her, applauding her and saying how her child is happy and all that. But look at what you've done to your child. Look at what your
Yeah.
child is going through,
Yeah. I
crying
mean,
and saying, "I'm nobody in my husband's house." Oh, come on now.
yes. If the allegations that her husband, I don't know, he's trying to salvage his own reputation,
Of
and
course
now
you
he's
will.
trying to paint her red or black by saying she takes drugs. So he's trying to
Yes,
spoil her own reputation. Can you see?
exactly.
Can you see?
And,
So
and and she's gonna have to take it now for that team as well, because
wow.
there is nothing Regina will do. There is nothing Regina can do. I mean, just because you fight with your wife, you send talks to go and beat her. What does
Yeah.
that tell you about
Yes.
the man she's dealing with?
Yeah. Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
That's the thing I was talking about with the previous caller about power. This is about
Hmm.
power. The man has
Yeah.
power. Regina is a pretty face from a pop background, but you know
Yeah.
the thing that makes me sad in all this, Lightning.
Yeah.
She didn't need to marry Ned to live this
She
life.
absolutely did not. Oh my God. This girl was so loved, beautiful, promising career. Now, before you move, do a movie, your husband has to approve it. This is a man that doesn't live within our town. This is a man 2 generations ahead of you. I mean, a man that is older than your father, but you're trusting him for your career moves. Obviously,
Hmm,
he's going to approve what suits him, not you
hmm, hmm.
as well.
I looked at this video, the video I'm playing now, and she's just with, people her age mates, her
Yeah,
friends, and you can see how happy she is. This is the
yeah,
kind of people she should be around, her age mates. Not somebody that is going to be, you know how our fathers can be controlling. They don't see it as
yeah.
control if it's coming from your parent because
Mhm,
they have authority over you as a parent, right? And they will even tell
mhm.
you that God gave parents authority over their children. But it's like marrying your parents, like something like that. He's
Yeah.
never going to see her as an equal. He's seeing
Oh,
her as a
never.
child. He is going to treat her as
Especially
a child.
the
And
way
she's
he took
behaving
to
like a
marry her.
child.
Mm, mm. The way he married her, he will never see her as an equal. Because all he needs to do is just go and say, you and your family should pack out of the house I built for your mother. Simple.
Wow.
So, like I said,
Wow.
she's in a precarious position. She has taken one for the team. I feel sorry for her and I pray for her to get the strength.
Mm.
And I
Thank you
wanted to
so
make a
much.
comment about Jordan. You know, they
Mhm.
always go to Jordan, right? All those videos where they're on holiday and stuff is always in Jordan. So I think Ned has connections in Jordan. That's why he wants her to go there for
Is Jordan
security.
not an Islamic country?
It is. It is.
Do women have rights in Islamic countries?
Well, the jury is still out on that one.
It's not about whether Ned has property or not. The man is cold and calculated. There's a reason why he's going to all those Arab countries. He knows
Hmm.
that some of those countries, Nigeria is even better
Yes.
in terms of women's rights and liberties.
Oh, he
So
knows. He
when
has
he's
all
saying
the
Jordan,
access to all
Jordan,
these countries.
in my
Yeah, he has
mind,
all
I'm
the access.
thinking, hey, Jordan. Okay, oh, good
Yeah.
luck to you and Jordan. It is
Again,
well.
that's control there, right there. It is
Thank
well.
you. Thank you
It
so
is
much,
well.
my darling. I appreciate you enlightening. God bless
Yes,
you, my
well.
sis.
God bless you too. Bye
All
bye.
right. Have a nice Sunday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you want to contribute, please give us a thumbs up. Jump in, jump in. We got less than 5 minutes to go. Mama Jojo, you are in the studio. Hello, sis. How are you? Please unmute yourself, Mama Jojo. I can hear you. Guys, please give us a thumbs up.
Can you hear me, Auntie B?
Yes, my sister. How
Oh,
are you?
congratulations. I was traveling. I will buy my book today and I will share it in my community for you, okay?
Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that.
Okay, Auntie B, honestly, Regina is depressed.
Oh.
Yes, Regina is depressed and that's her coping mechanism. So I will not doubt, I will believe that she's taking drugs. But
Mm-hmm.
Auntie B, let's be real, right?
Yeah.
Look at Priscilla. Look at that Tammy little girl that got married, right?
Yeah.
Those are all Regina Daniels' age mate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look how Priscilla's husband, even though he's older than her, but he's not that much. I think he's 10 or 8 years older.
Yeah.
Look, and Juma Juice and Priscilla, they're going out doing music,
Yeah.
dancing,
Yeah.
having fun,
You
playing,
can see the compatibility is
yes,
beautiful to watch.
yeah, kissing, playing with each other. And that's Regina age mate. And that other little girl, Tammy, who married that other guy, Easy, that's the age mate, right?
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
happy, they are companion, they can go to club together, they can jump, they can do so many things in common.
Yeah.
Now Regina is 24 years old. That's what
25.
she's 25. That's what she should be doing. That's
Yeah.
what she desires to do. Nobody should lie to you. She
Yeah.
wants to go to clubs. She wants to go have a boyfriend. She wants to go have fun. She wants to dance. And now come to think about it, Priscilla is in her husband's house, right? Unless Juma Jukes travels, but he comes home to his wife, they eat together, they're dancing together, they're playing with their baby together, they're in the nursery together, they're making videos, posting all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now this Timmy little girl, I think she and her husband just did a show on Paris Fashion Week, right? They
Yeah,
were all
yeah,
there, young couple having fun,
yeah. I
right?
mean, their love is so beautiful to watch.
Exactly, Auntie B. Now look at Regina. Let's
Regina
be
is trying to
honest.
create content with Pa.
She's 24 years old, right? This
Yes.
girl, what I understand is Paned is lives in Abuja and all of his wife in the stable. They live different place and they are on schedule to see him. When it is Regina's time, she flies to Abuja and she comes back when it's later time. That's the setup, right? Auntie B, this girl, she's young.
Yeah,
When we were young, that's what we did. When you 18, 19, you go to club with your friends, you free, you have your
yeah,
boyfriend, you making choices. This girl youth was taken from her.
yeah,
And now when she look around and she look at all her mates, even though they have their own issues, but these her mates, they have their one husbands, and these men are coming to their one wives, every day. But Regina has to sit and watch and wait for her turn. She has five other wives that this
that's
man has.
polygamy. That's the description of polygamy. You take turn by turn. It's community thing.
Exactly. And she has five other wives that she has to wait on before her turn. So what is really happening? I do believe that she's on drugs, but anything the man is getting older. So don't forget we have nature and nurture and the environment that she's into. So when
Mm-hmm.
she look at all of these things, Auntie B, the money is there, but she wants her own man. She wants
Mm-hmm.
a man of her own. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
So to that drugs, because I know so many people that told me that they had to do drugs to do certain things because they cannot face the reality. For example, certain people will say, I have to be high to tell someone to leave my house because in my
Right.
right conscience, I wouldn't be able to do it. So what I think is maybe Regina's even got to take drugs to carry out that man.
Hmm.
Because to be honest, that man is I can make human being, but he's not a handsome man at all.
He's not handsome,
He's
and at
not
that
a
age, and you see the skin of when people are getting old, their skin starts sagging, and he's not even
exactly.
handsome in the first place.
So she has to do all of that to cope with him and
Oh
everything. But
dear.
now, what is the way out? Honestly, Auntie B, there is no way out
Yeah.
because, and the reason why people are jubilating, my sister husband is Yoruba, so my niece and nephew Atinuke and Abidemi, they are in Lagos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they all tell me Lagos is hard. Nigeria is hard. The cost of living is hard. People are struggling every day, Auntie B.
Yeah.
And the senators are in position to make sure they see for the welfare of the citizens, create opportunities for the people to improve their lives, right? And here is a senator wife on social media. The professors have not taken pay. Young women, young boys, young girls that are willing to learn and work and be educated. They don't have those opportunities. And the
Right.
senators are there. His wife, he's a civil servant. She lavishing money. She's showing money to people who have not eaten 2, 3 days. People whose
Yeah.
children are not in school. You think they
Yeah.
will not be happy for her downfall?
Of course they will. They
And
will.
I am human being too. So
Yeah.
the way out right now is honestly, you don't wish spy on anybody. Maybe the only solution, maybe if God calls this man, whom I don't wish
Cause him
that,
where? Mama Jojo, please.
because I'm
Where is
just
God
saying,
calling him?
if God calls him to the great beyond,
Where
should
is
he?
God calling him? God is not calling him nowhere. People like that, they live till they are 100.
But then
Just
if
forget
that's
it.
the case, she cannot go anywhere because
He's not going anywhere. They just keep, I
I
mean,
understand according to their culture, if she leaves, she can take her children, and that will be another stress
yeah.
on her.
I think the only way she can leave him is if he decides to end the marriage. He will be the one that will decide that okay, she's too chaotic, she's too young and restless, she wants to be free, she wants to live a life of a young person, that he's tired. He will probably be the one to sever the marriage. It is only when he ends it that this ends. Otherwise, Regina goes nowhere.
But don't you think these are the strategies that Regina is doing for him to put her away? That's what I'm thinking though.
Well, he's saying that she needs to go to rehab. He's mentioning places like Jordan.
She will
He's
not
mentioned
go.
I don't
Because
know.
you
I'm
know what?
scared for
I
her.
think I think Regina knows there is no way out. So she's doing some of these things on purpose, as you said, for him to end the marriage.
It's a
Because
cry out for help, Mama Jojo.
I don't think,
What Regina is doing, her lifestyle, her choices, everything she's doing is a cry out for help. You need to understand that everything she's doing on social media, making all these silly TikTok videos, putting all these soundtracks, you should live your husband so that you can do this and do that, is all a cry out for if she doesn't want to be with that man, but she's stuck. She doesn't know
yeah.
how to do it, how to live. He will not let her live. She's got 2 kids. She's accustomed to the way of life that he's shown her now. So, and especially because everything he's giving her access to doesn't actually belong to her. So she's actually borrowing it and just using it while they are married. And if the marriage ends, she goes empty-handed. So it's a difficult position.
She's a very pretty girl. Oh, I love
Yeah,
this girl. She's so beautiful. I
yeah,
love her. And I don't know what were some of the factors that encouraged her mother to let
yeah.
her put herself
It's
into.
greed. There's
Oh,
no, it's
man.
greed. The mother is greedy. She's greedy. Because comment in the section, some comment in the comment section here is telling us about how Ned granted an interview and actually told the world that it was the mother that brought Regina to his house. So he's not even saying that he was targeted by the family. And guess what? Ned is already out with the 5th wife. The
Layla
minute you start
already?
having problem, yeah. The minute you start having
Oh,
problem,
my
he will
God.
start showing Layla, the 5th wife. Yeah, look at it on Instablog. Ned Nwoko appears in public with 5th wife, Lila. You know, amidst all these allegations that Regina said that, he's been abusing her, she's tired, she doesn't want to be with him anymore. The minute there is problem, he will bring Lila. Yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully some other mothers out there who are looking for a way out of their life and they cannot wait for their children to succeed on their own without having to tie their happiness, to a marriage will learn some lessons from Regina's story. Thank you so much, Mama Jojo. Please do leave me a review on Amazon, and for everybody that has bought the book, kindly leave me a review on Amazon. I would really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. So we are bringing the show to an end now. You are next in line, and you got 3 minutes. Unmute yourself, darling.
Uh,
Hello, darling. Can
okay.
you hear me?
Can
Why are you
you
going off and off? Why?
reach my thought? You give me 3 minutes. You
Uche,
reach.
Uche, I know
You
say
reach.
you have plenty to say, so just I'm restricting you to 3 minutes for a reason.
You reach. Anyway, the thing is, yeah, I've listened to what everybody has said, and even all you said, from the beginning. Even though I didn't join from the beginning, but everything I heard is absolutely correct. But what I'm going to say is, Regina, right, and what she's going through now is as a result of her union with this man. Because the Regina we knew before she got married is not the Regina we know now. So her husband coming out to tell us that she's using substance and abusing substance. There are videos of him with her in clubs where she's puffing all those things that she usually takes, and there's smoke everywhere. And he's right by her side. So he can't pretend, he's whatever. This is just coming to him as a surprise. In fact, my theory is that okay, let's not say it on your platform, but this whole thing of taking
You can
her
say allegedly.
to,
It's allegedly.
to
Everything is allegedly.
allegedly,
Mm.
he is responsible for whatever it is that she's going
That
through
she's
now.
doing, that she's
Yes,
consuming.
exactly. He is,
Yeah.
because people like him, all they do, especially when men target very young girls, there's a problem somewhere. It's not because they're just saying, "Oh, I like them." They are fundamentally looking for who to control and who to put on that. Somebody that you can, how you have your remote and you can just say, "Go, come, change channel," and all that. Those are the kind of things they're looking for. They're not seeing you as a human being. They're seeing you as an object to achieve what they want to achieve. And they also portray the fact that you came to them. Meanwhile, they came for you. That's why the interview that he's telling everybody that it was this person's mother that brought her to his wife, to his house. Here's my own theory. He started talking to this woman and said, oh, this is your daughter. She's so brilliant and all of that. I would like to get to know her. Why don't you bring her to my house? Let's all meet in my house. I'll probably organize some sort of dinner or something to celebrate Nollywood. That is my theory, allegedly. And then after she brought Regina to his house, he's now telling the whole world there is this woman that brought her. And that was the first time he was seeing her. No, he was targeting because, like you said, and we all know, I did not know who Ned was. I didn't until he married Regina. I remember
it's only the Anocha people that knew him. Nobody knew him apart from his Anocha people.
He was. I had to start Googling him. It was when I started Googling him and reading about him that I knew he made his millions when he was here in the UK, when he was practicing as a lawyer here. He made stinking money when he was here. So he's a wealthy man. That one is not even negotiable. He's so wealthy, wealthier than so many big people in that country. Anyway, then he went ahead. So let's scratch all those other whatever how he met Regina. Now he's saying Regina needs to go to Jordan or some Maitama hospital to be able to, whatever herself from, the substance and all that. If Regina makes the mistake to go to Jordan or any bloody Maitama hospital, that would be the end of it.
Maitama hospital is still okay now. That's Asokoro. That's in Abuja.
Anywhere, if she subjects herself to any hospital that men is aware of, that's the end. What they're going to
why do you say so?
Men like this, yeah, their status and perception of their character is very important. The moment you soil it, you become an enemy and they will go to any length to bring you down. And this is what she's doing now. All this, whatever she's playing around, showing, even though she didn't post it, but that breakdown she had, people recorded it and put it out there. And then she's now saying that, oh, she's tired of this violence. Meaning, this guy is either beating her or whatever. So you're now putting his character in question. This is a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So he's come out to tell people that, hey, it's because of that thing she's taking. She needs to go. She goes to any hospital. Trust me, they will make her go crazy. She will lose her mind. They will inject her with so much that they will numb her feelings and she'll become, people, they will make videos of her. Oh, she's recovering. She's not there. That they will put her down for trying to put a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria down. The kind of man that Ned Nwoko or whatever he's called is. So those kind of people, if you're going to deal with them, you can't deal with them like, oh, that you're paddy. If you want to be with them, you have to, like I said in my other, meek and humble in Christ. You don't challenge. If they tell you move. If they tell you stop. That is what Layla or whatever she's called is doing.
Yeah, because that one can do that.
She understands the dynamics of polygamy. This girl does not.
She's Muslim. She's from Morocco. Yeah.
Exactly.
But Regina doesn't even have the personality to submit and
don't understand it. She thinks she's the be all end all. Anytime she makes videos, she says, oh, my husband. That time she had that fracas with Laila. And Laila said, respect is something, she doesn't even speak good English.
Respect is a beautiful thing.
A beautiful thing or something like that. So because she understands what polygamy is, and she's also attempted to leave at some point when Regina came in, and she knows that it's hard, you can't just leave, so she will maintain. So once there's any breakdown, you see how she will surface with her jalabi and everything. She will just be going with him. She understands her role as a woman in a polygamous marriage. Regina does not understand it, and you can't blame her. She's so young.
Yeah.
And she can also, the only way she really is tired of this marriage. What she can do is to lay low. Do not write. Do not start any social media, whatever. Just be quiet.
Perhaps if she plans to leave this man, she has to be more calculated than all this drama she's doing.
Yes, she can't know what somebody is saying. You
Somebody is
cannot
saying in the comment
dramatize what you
section
want to
that,
give them.
yeah, I
Mm.
like this comment. Somebody said that if she's trying to save herself, she needs to leave her children and go save Regina first. Yeah,
That's
EJ.
it. No, no, no.
EJ
No, she
said,
can't even be thinking about children now.
she said, let
Look
her
at
leave the
what
children
happened
with
to
Ned first and save
she
Regina.
needs to
And then this other
she needs
comment,
to
I
just
want to
go
read this
home.
one.
Go
This
on.
person said, Believe Favor said, Ned owns about 70% of the land in his village. Hmm?
Hmm.
The village people took him to court and dragged this matter for years, and he
Aha.
was
That's what
undefeated.
I'm telling you. The man
So his
is so
family members,
powerful.
Regina and her family members, Esheshe Bereni.
Can we? No, no, you're not looking. This kind of people, you're not. There's no win with them. You just need to be safe. You're not looking to win with them. You can't engage in a fight with those kind of
Hmm,
people. You will lose woefully. She
hmm.
needs to leave her kids. You can't be looking for children now. You leave them where they are and save yourself. And like I said, lay low.
But
No commenting.
Nigeria is
No
where she makes
making-
money. If she leaves Nigeria, she cannot act. Where is she going to go? You know?
She just needs to do whatever she needs to do.
Hmm.
She needs to, whatever she needs to do it. You know, even
Okay.
the mother that has got some sort of money from the needs to rally around and raise funds for her to be safe. But
I
again,
don't
the
think
foolish
the
woman,
mother will
I'm
support her
sorry.
leaving. They will not.
Exactly, because I don't know if you saw that video that they posted some time ago when they brought her to the house and they were saying, kneel down. And then Ned was saying, oh, if she says they can't talk to me, I'm not your father. And then she said, oh, no, stop it, stop it. There was some kind of disagreement there. So that woman was trying to settle it. But again, people thought it was them just, being them. There has always been problem. But the
Yeah.
woman always wants to push her back because, again, these people, when they enter your life, they take over. I'm going to take over. They take over every facet of you. Can't breathe without them.
Hmm.
So they cripple you. You can't do nothing without them. If you try
So
it,
it's not as rosy as she thought it was going to be at the end of the day.
it's not. I don't think she ever thought, it was going to be. I don't think she thought this is what I want to enjoy. It's as a result of her mother. I always blame her because at 18, what did we know, Auntie P?
It's true.
At 18
It's true.
years, it's not what we are told to do that
Your
we do.
mother, your parents are supposed to guide you. They are
You
supposed
know that
yeah.
don't worry. Jebe,
Mm.
just go. He's going to look after you. He said, Mommy, are you sure? I don't really like this man. So say, don't worry. He has already bought us this. He has already got us this. Don't worry. He will take care of it. He's a good man. Oh, he's a good man. She go. She was
Mm.
even when you look at that, their wedding or traditional rites or whatever, it was disgusting to watch. Such a
Mm.
vibrant young girl, with and he
I
was
think
offering t-shirt.
the family sacrificed her for their own advancement, financial advancement. I don't think she loves
Honestly,
Ned. I don't think she wants to be in polygamy.
doesn't
I don't think she's
doesn't at
happy.
all.
I think she
Yeah.
wants to be free to live like a
So
25-year-old that she is.
so
Most of her mates
I
are not
feel
even
so sorry
married.
for her. I
You know,
don't.
she wants to be free. She wants to enjoy life. She wants to probably travel and just do things her age mates are doing. But unfortunately, she's stuck with this old man who is controlling
No,
every aspect of her life,
she didn't
and
mention
because
this
she's
degree the other
resisting,
time.
this is why I believe the
Mhm,
story about the domestic violence. She's
mhm.
not, like you said, Uche, she's not submitting like Lila, that is the Moroccan
Hey, mhm,
Muslim wife. She's antagonistic. She's pushing back.
exactly.
And then
Hey,
give her basketballs.
and they
It
don't want
might,
their
it
word.
might become, physically,
Mhm,
dealing with her. But you, this
mhm,
small girl, you want to test me.
mhm,
You want to
mhm.
test me.
Exactly. You
And
know,
Regina, I don't think this is the last we're going to hear of this. This is going to be something that, you'll probably
and the thing
settle.
is, what they
She will go
probably do
back
is,
and they
again,
will
you'll
fight
rather
again.
sit down,
A lot of people in the
you will
comment
start
section are
begging.
saying that they've seen Regina in the club with this
Mhm,
her ancestor's husband, and she
mhm.
was smoking all these things that they smoke.
Exactly,
But
things are
I
there
don't think you guys
now.
understand
Things
the
are there.
gravity of the problem now.
Things
Somebody
are
who
there.
just came
So
back from
that's what I'm saying.
Lagos.
Of course, because and to
Somebody
me,
who
it
just
comes
came back from
slowly.
Lagos. Hold on, let me mute
Mhm.
you because it's like we are talking over each other. Somebody who just came back from Lagos told me that there is a crisis that nobody's talking about in Nigeria now, and the epidemic is drugs. Young men, young women, the way they are smoking, and it's not just ordinary weed. I'm talking about the hard stuff. And so I was like, "What do you mean? Are they allowed to smoke in the club?" They say yes, inside the club. Gong gong gong. Is it pills? Name it. Both young girls, all these girls that you see doing crazy things online, all of them, they are under the influence. Young men, young women. They say the problem is so huge in Nigeria now. We're not even talking about it. Nobody's talking about it because everything are content. So if she's doing it now, Ned is saying, "Oh, she's using drugs," and he's seeing her doing it, and there are videos of them together in a club where she's smoking or whatever she's taking. If you didn't have a problem with it, why is it now a problem that she's calling him out over DV? Which
Mm-hmm.
finally,
Mm-hmm.
why is it a problem
So,
now?
well, it's
Maybe it's
not
a
really a problem
lifestyle.
now. This is a defense mechanism. This is him protecting himself. You
Mhm.
know, so this is a self-preservative or self-preservation tactics. That's what he's doing, as far as I'm concerned. Because that smoking or substance or whatever has always been there. We've always seen you in videos with her doing stuff, and there was no issue then. You know, so as far as I'm concerned, he's just trying to preserve himself, which men like that would do. They will throw you under the bus to protect themselves because they see you as an object. You're not a human being. So long as you're not giving them that thing they want anymore, they've achieved what they want with you. That's it, done. You know, and again, he's going for a second term, I think. So he may have to go back and maybe find a way to curry favor, get her to come back and all of that. Again, to protect his image, not because he loves you, but because he needs to preserve that image that he has put
Thank
in
you.
public. Yeah.
Thanks, Uche. I appreciate you, my
No,
darling. I mean,
take care.
I'm telling everybody about how you like to do those videos about old men, ancestors, ancestors that are marrying young people. You should go and watch Uche's TikTok or whatever, Instagram. You will see. Uche always does the video first. She does it so much that anytime I see an ancestor now and a young girl marrying, I'll send it to Uche until I start seeing old ancestors marrying, old broke ancestors marrying young people, then I will believe that they are marrying for love. Until then, lórí owó, lórí irọ́, lórí gbogbo ẹ̀ ní at the end of the day. Is struggle, is survivor. Is survivor for the young girls and their families. Nothing else. And the old men want they want to feel young, they want to feel alive. They need a young girl in their arm to make them feel like I still got it. I still got it. At the end of the day, now we start hearing story pé you are not the father. DNA, kinikan, kinikan. You men, you men, brothers, we need to have this conversation. Do you realize at that age, your energy cannot match the age of a Regina Daniels? Uncle, you are 70-year-old. These girls, these young Gen Z girls, they want a man that is agile, that is strong, that is physically there when it comes to Jangolova. You, in your old self, you have to carry yourself to go and a young girl that you need a lot of agbo to be happy to manage your conditions and everything. This is not even showing shade. It is natural that above 40, men above 40, you guys, brothers in the house, please, if I'm wrong, correct me. Obviously, it's not everybody, but most men above 40, you are not so agile anymore. You are not so strong anymore. You know, your virality start going down. Now we even have research which we didn't know. You know how Nigerian men used to drag women? You are getting old. Won't you marry? Won't you born? Menopause. Ashe, men too have menopause. Did you guys see that study that said that from 40, the quality of sperm start to reduce? That men are now at risk of having children with a different kind of diseases, different kind of conditions. We didn't know before. So what I'm trying to say is that in terms of the imbalance between Ned and Regina, they are not compatible in any way. Not by age, not by interest, not by the things they want to do, not by activities, not by anything, not by the kind of romance. You can see Regina is always trying to do TikTok videos. What is a 70-year-old man doing with TikTok videos? He doesn't want to. The stage of life he's in is a senator, for goodness sake. How can a senator be doing TikTok videos? He's at a stage in his life where he's looking at legacy now. He's looking at grandchildren. There's no way Ned is not a grandfather. Because this same UK that Uche just told us that this is where he made his money. He had a wife here. I'm sure he's a grandfather already. So He doesn't want that lifestyle, but Regina wants it because of the age. This is where the issue will come in because their words are past. So Regina will just be behaving like, the very young woman she is. She's a child, 25. How many of you remember how you were at 25? 25, for goodness sake. And you've been stuck in this thing for how many years? 5 years? With a 70-year-old man. There's no way they're not going to have problems. They will have problems. They will. I don't know the solution to it, but hopefully, I don't know. Whatever she's looking for, I don't know if she's ever going to find it in this marriage. Because now the Lamborghini, gun, gun, gun. Want to smash the Lamborghini, oh. But anyway, I wish them good luck. Hopefully, our parents will learn that you don't make a permanent decision based on a temporal circumstance, a temporal condition. That you don't have money today is temporal. You can have money tomorrow. Regina is in a position to make millions. Ruth Kadiri comes from a poor background too. Ruth married a young man. She's never showed us her husband before. But her husband is a young man like her. And the man has just stayed out of the limelight and she's just coolly making her millions. Je, je, je. Ruth was not as famous as Regina because people like child actor or actress. When you are young, people are drawn, and Regina is very beautiful, so people were drawn to her. She has more popularity even then, so she could have made the money, but the mother was in a hurry. As a single mother, I'm sure she struggled to raise the children and everything. When she now saw this opportunity of an old man who has money from their community and was interested in her daughter, and maybe she knew that the man likes virgin, she pushed the girl. But I bet she's regretting it now because that girl is definitely unhappy. She's definitely unhappy. Everything she's doing on social media, as far as I'm concerned, is a cry out for help. She's really crying out for help. Like, how did I find myself here? I like the example that Mama Jojo did using the story of, Yabo Ojo's daughter. That is beautiful to watch. They are making their money. They are young. They will grow together. But all these ancestors' marriage, so wala lo bad day. Except you are somebody that you are just content and you don't want, you are not all over the place and you can submit to the man's authority like that. But Regina Ogbo Kodegba. So they will continue to butt heads. And at the end of the day, Ned Lomabori, because it's obvious he has more power, he has more money, he has more access to everything. Nigeria, whatever she does, Regina, don't go to Jordan. No, if you go to Jordan, hey, what we've seen now is small compared to what you are. Worry, she gay. Uplift said the problem is that Regina has outgrown that man and she resents him big time. They can never be compatible. I agree. I agree. She doesn't like him. She doesn't like him. She doesn't. She's tolerating him because she's in a marriage with him. They have children, and she's supposed to be a wife, but she's not happy. Mm? Mm. Godwin said Ruth's husband was calm and younger, uh, a younger guy in his 30s. He's dark, very quiet. Saw them once in their first daughter. We'll see them, but we don't even know. But I'm using the example of Ruth to know that, Regina could have done the same thing. Ruth is making her millions. She's happy. She's married. She's living her best life. Regina's mother did not wait. Pushed her into this horrible, horrible situation now. And she's stuck. So there's a lot of learning for parents here that we shouldn't be selfish. Don't push your child to a marriage that you know. Who pushes their child to polygamy, for goodness sake? And the mother herself is not in a polygamy. You see the irony of the whole situation? She went and married a younger man, but pushed her daughter to go and marry an old man because of money. Wow. It is well. Anyway, we're going to end it here today. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section. If you are not aware, we have a book. It's called Imported Wives. The untold story of abroad marriage. The link is in the comment section now. Click on it and buy yours. There's Kindle, there's hardback, there's paperback. And also, please leave me a review for all the people that have bought the book already. I appreciate you. God bless you. I will be sharing the book launch. If you follow me on Instagram, I already posted about it today. Please try and get your copy and leave me a review. I really appreciate everybody. Have a good evening. And I'm going to come back and talk about what Tiwa and Ali Baba said about polygamy. All the people praising polygamy. Now we don't like polygamy. Our markets. You dey see polygamy, ba? My people, nothing good about polygamy. Absolutely nothing. Have a good evening, guys. Love you guys. I appreciate you. Have a good afternoon. And we'll speak soon. Bye, guys. Bye.
Listen, the world have changed. People are making money. A lot of people think money only comes from working harder, working long hour, or waiting until retirement. But here is the truth. Money is no longer just about how hard you work. It's about how smart you work. I know because I've tested it and I've found the strategies that actually pay. And the best part, you don't have to quit your 9 to 5. Whether you are a full-time, part-time, or you are just getting started, there is a smarter way to earn, to save, and grow your money. From side hustle to steady income and to financial freedom, I've walked the path, and I'm here to guide you through it step by step. If you are tired of scrolling, wishing, or waiting for a miracle, this is your sign. What are you waiting for? Come, explore the best place to put your money and grow without having worry losing due to market crash. Contact me on the information pinned to this video. My team are more than ready to assist you in the financial freedom that you and your family deserve. Thank you.